Do these 5 things whenever you feel like you are not being appreciated in a relationship. My name is Big Sam. This is Big Media. Today I'm here again with one of the biggest and also one of the nicest video you can ever see on YouTube today. Today I'm talking about steps to take whenever you feel like you are not being appreciated in a relationship, okay? At times in a relationship we feel like we deserve better. We feel like I need to be more appreciated for the things I am doing because I'm giving it all, I'm giving my all, but I'm not simply being appreciated. I'm not being appreciated. Then this video is for you. Do these things and I believe that at the end of the day, you are going to find solutions to whatever questions is bothering your mind. So the first thing is that you need to depersonalize the situation, okay? Let's say you are in a relationship with a guy, you are in a relationship with a lady, and you feel like you are being underappreciated. Yeah, it's true, you are being underappreciated, but depersonalize the situation. Don't think like you are the only one who is not being appreciated here. Do you get it? Just put yourself aside and try and think about the whole issue and see whether maybe you two, you are not doing the same thing. You see, it may be that both of you are busy, both of you have something on your mind you guys are working towards, both of you have a target you need to meet at work. You have a lot of things on your mind, so it could be like it's not just because the other partner is not really appreciating, but it's because both of you are into something which is taking much of your time, which is not making you guys to appreciate each other. So you see, so the first thing you need to do when you feel like you are being underappreciated in a relationship, just depersonalize the situations. Take yourself aside of the whole situation and think about the whole thing and feel like what are the things on the ground, what are the realities on the ground now. Then you get answer to the questions you are trying to get. Okay, so the first one is that depersonalize the situation. The next one is also look at your own character. You need to check yourself. Could it also be that even you as a person, you too, you are not appreciating your partner? It could be so. You see, so it could be that even you who feel like you are not being appreciated, you yourself, you are not also appreciating the other partner, you are not appreciating your partner. Maybe you don't even know how to say thank you, but you expect your partner to say thank you. You don't know how to say sorry. You expect your partner to say sorry. So look at your own character, look at your own behavior. When you sit down and you think about your own behavior, when you sit down and you think about your own behavior, you're going to feel like, okay, am I also doing the same thing, or is it that I'm just putting all the blame on the other partner? So when you check your behavior, check whether you are doing the things you want somebody to do for you in a relationship. Check whether the sorry you want your partner to say to you, you are saying the same sorry. Are you saying the same sorry? Check whether the thank you are expecting your partner to be saying to you, are you doing the same thing? You see, so look at your own character, check your own character, and it's also going to help you. So when you feel like you're not being appreciated in a relationship, check your own behavior or your own character. It could be the reason why you think you are not being appreciated in a relationship. The next one is that don't get stuck with bitterness. Don't get stuck with bitterness. Don't get stuck with bitterness. See, when bitterness fills your heart, when you feel like, oh, my guy or my lady is taking me for granted, so all you think about is hate, all you think about is pain in your heart, all you think about is bitterness. Bitterness won't allow you to talk about the real issue on the ground. You see, bitterness will not allow you, but you feel like, okay, it's like I'm not important to the person. It's like the person don't appreciate me. It's like the person don't love me for who I am. So that is why he's not doing this. So let me also live my life in a way. Then you start doing the things you feel like this is what you also want to do. At the end of the day, it's not going to help the situation. So don't stuck in the bitterness. Don't let bitterness fill your heart when you feel like you are being taken for granted, but rather sit down and talk about the whole issue. Let the person know, talk to the person. Maybe at times you may feel like this, he should know, he's a guy, he should know, he's mature, he should know, or she is a lady, she's mature, so she has to know these things. But maybe the person even is not aware of what you are thinking or what you feel he or she is doing to you. So just don't be stuck with bitterness in your heart. Don't let bitterness fill your heart by doing things in other way, doing things that you feel like you want to pay the person back. Okay, don't do that, but rather just sit down and talk about the whole thing and look at a better result and come to a logical conclusion of whatever is wrong in a relationship. So don't get stuck with bitterness, okay? Don't just get stuck. Don't let bitterness fill your heart. And also try to discuss the problem gently. Okay, try to discuss the problem gently. Don't discuss the problem with bitterness, but try to discuss the whole thing gently. You feel like you are not being appreciated, you are being underappreciated in a relationship. Talk to your partner, talk to the other partner, talk to the other person. Let the person feel like, Charlie, what's going on? Sweetheart, what is happening? This is what I think is happening. Maybe the person is not aware of whatever is going on. The person is not aware that he or she is taking you for granted. So talk about it generally. Ask the person, ask questions, find out what is wrong, find out what is going on. Maybe you may have done something which has resulted in the person not appreciating you, or it could also be like your own behavior, like I said earlier on. So talk about the whole issue gently. Sit down as mature people, sit down as two mature people and talk about this issue, talk about the problems in the relationship where you feel like you are not being appreciated. Tell your partner, this is what I think is going on. I think we should do it this way. I think we should do this. I think we should do that. At the end of the day, it's going to make the relationship become more lovely and also come alive. So try and talk about the problem gently with your partner. When you feel like you are not being appreciated in a relationship, don't get angry and talk anyhow, say things you want to say which probably you're going to regret later, but rather talk about the problem gently with your partner and the problem is going to be solved. So talk about the problem gently. And the next one is like, you should also think whether this relationship is fixable. Can you fix the relationship? As a relationship, no matter what you do, will not stand the test of time, which means this relationship is bound to crash on the way. So think about the relation. When you feel like you're in a relationship and you feel like I am actually being taken for granted, think about the relationship, whether it's fixable, whether this problem can be fixed in the relationship. Okay, sit down and think about whether this problem can be fixed. You can't be in a relationship where you are being abused, you are being beaten, you are being like insulted. It's like verbally you are being abused, physically you are being abused, and you feel like, oh, this is a result of you not being appreciated, and you still want to fix this relationship. No, because it's not going to help you. You can't fix such a relationship. So check whether this relationship can be fixed. The issues are not really anything. They are just minor issues. We just need to sit down and talk about it, and everybody is cool, everybody is free, and life goes on. But there are other two that, hey, you just can't fix it, because looking at how the whole thing, looking at how both partners are behaving, looking at how abusive the relationship itself is, it's not worth fixing it. So check whether the relationship you are in, where you are not being appreciated, is fixable. But if it's not, move on with your life and let life go on. So do these 5 things whenever you are in a relationship and you feel like you are being taken for granted. Just do these 5 things and you are going to have a lovely relationship. You are going to have a beautiful relationship. My name is Big Sam. This is Big Media. I know how we do it. Keep your comments coming. If you've not subscribed to the channel, to do so. Subscribe to the channel, and I'm going to see you in a different video. So like I always do, I say bye-bye for now.